What is going on, guys? My name is Kazzy and welcome to another squad builder on my channel. Today we are going to be doing a squad builder for the Copa America final tournament that's only just been released into FIFA despite the tournament finishing on Saturday. But in this tournament you've got to have 11 players and the entire subs bench of just Chilean and Argentine players. Now you could just go ahead and build a full Argentine team and a couple of Chilean players, but as you can see, I've decided to try and get as many Chilean players in as possible because they were the winners of the Copa America, but I also wanted to get a couple of Argentines in. Couldn't get my hands on the likes of Lionel Messi and the left wing Di Maria because a lot of these players are extinct, including some of the silver Chileans that I've got my hands on. And it took absolutely ages to build this squad just because I was waiting to try and pick up some of the players. But this is the squad. In goal, we've got Carrizo. He's 6'2", Inter Milan goalkeeper. It actually looks like he's got some decent stats on his card. And it's going to be interesting to see how he does in the tournament. At right back, we've got the man of the match, Isla. I picked him up for 20k. And I do believe he is extinct on the market, as you can see. Another man of the match that is extinct. When they release man of matches, I try and pick them up as quick as I can, just so I've definitely got my hands on them. I can sell them on if I'm not planning on using them, and in his case, I'm going to keep him just because he's extinct. At the centre-back position, I've got Garay, who I picked up for 21k. He's not extinct on the market, but his price is rising due to this tournament. We've also got Rodriguez, who I picked up for one of his highest bins at the time, 29,000, but both these team of the seasons. Decent pace on Rodriguez, not much pace on Garay, but great defending and physical on both the players. At left back, I've got Jean Beausejour, and he is one of the players. He was the last player I managed to pick up because he was extinct on the market, and he still is at the time of recording this. And it's really difficult because he is the best Chilean left back in the game, and if it wasn't for price ranges, he'd be flooded on the market. His price would be increased, but at least you'd be able to get your hands on him. His price is increased anyway to 6,000 coins, when before he was probably under 1,000. Our midfield is comprised of Arturo Vidal at left centre mid. You guys have seen this card plenty of times in loads of squad builders, but absolutely amazing card. Used at centre attacking mid a lot of the time. I use him at centre attacking mid, but for this purpose of this squad builder, we're using him at centre mid. Di Maria at centre mid, once again set to centre attacking, but everyone either gets 9 or 10 chem in this team apart from Garay, just because it's quite difficult to get the Zenit League and Argentine Chilean players. I couldn't get them up to full chem, and 6 was the best that I could do. We've also got Vargas in the team. He's usually set to a striker. He also has a man of match that I wasn't able to get my hands on, but we've got to use his QPR version, not his Napoli version, just so he gets the link with Di Maria. At left mid, we've got, I think he's a former Liverpool player, Marc Gonzalez. He once scored an amazing volley during one of the World Cups from what I remember, or amazing volley at some point. And it also reflects in his card. He's got high volleys on his card and actually looks like a very solid winger card. And he also has an inform, but once again, that is extinct on the market. We've got Alexis Sanchez at right wing. I decided not to get any of his special cards just so this squad's a little bit more affordable and pretty much anyone can pick it up. And I've also got Paredes up top, and last year he had a team of the season. He's just someone who always seems to get a team of the season or an inform that's decent on FIFA. Last year I think he had like 89 or maybe 90 shooting. Much lower this year, but hopefully it's still a decent card. So guys, let me know what sort of team you built for the Copa America tournament, and if you think that this is a decent squad, leave a like on this video and let's get into the highlights. So guys, the first game that we do get into is an absolute dud, and it's probably one of the best teams that I do see in this tournament. Full Argentine, Messi and Aguero. We go 4-2 up eventually, and I take this free kick, and then all of a sudden I'm kicked off the EA servers. I go back to the main menu, and then I can instantly get back into Ultimate Team. So I have no idea what happened then, but I do know I got a loss on my account even though we were 4-2 up, and it was against a full Argentine team. Now the next game we go into, he's got the 4-4-2 with the 2 CDMs. He's gone with a Argentine and Chilean squad like myself, but he's gone with the right side predominantly being the Chilean squad. And he moved his wall here. I decided to crack one with Di Maria, and it was a great choice because his keeper was unable to keep his hands on it. Flies straight over his head, crossbar and in, and I try and score those free kicks quite often, trying to get it at the keeper's near post, and I'm really not very good at doing it, but I do manage to score it on that occasion. But he absolutely stampedes me with Carlos Tevez, throwing my player to the floor and equalising it up to 1-1. But Sanchez brings out the flair, hits a Rabana cross straight onto Di Maria's head. Di Maria is quite a lanky player, so he was able to jump higher than his opponent there and managed to put it into the back of the net. I'm actually not sure how tall Di Maria is, but he does get on the score sheet yet again with a right foot finesse. His keeper comes out, doesn't know exactly what he's doing, and eventually he does just put it into the back of the net, as does Paredes there. 1-on-1 with the keeper, there's no doubt what's going to happen in those situations. Paredes is an absolute poacher in front of goal and is going to finish everything. And Vidal here, nice little passing movement, eventually falls to Sanchez, and Sanchez is going to tap it in. And maybe the sweat was a little bit unnecessary and it pushed him over the edge. He could no longer take it and he rage quit out of that game. And we are into the quarterfinals, where we come up against a 3-5-2. Once again, he's gone with the Chilean and the Argentine squad, but much more emphasis on the Chilean players on this squad, which is quite good to see, because I thought most people would just spam the likes of Messi, Di Maria, and just have the best Argentine squad that you can get your hands on. But a lot of people really did try and build some decent squads and have a lot of variety in the players that they use in this tournament. But I do score first, but eventually he does bring it back to 1-1. Actually, I think he might have scored first, but Paredes puts us in the lead. I'm actually using it's the team that won the Colombian League. I'm using their badge, and I'm just using the Colombian kits. It's got Pepsi on it, so I'm going to be supporting them. But we do win that game 3-1. Another 2 goals by Paredes to give us the 3-1 lead. And once again, another person. Wow, I was going to say he's gone with the Chilean Argentine squad, but he's got Alexis Sanchez and a load of Argentine players with him. But I make a mistake very early on in this game, or not very early on, but I trip him inside the box. It's a tiny little trip, definitely a penalty, and he does dispatch the penalty to put himself 1-0 up. And I have a chance here with Paredes. I run past his keeper, and not content with just tapping it into the net, I try and do a fancy finish, and as you can see, it speeds up, and you know what that means. He's going to cross it in here, and he's going to score a header. I didn't take my chance, and he took his perfectly, and I do go 2-0 down, but Marc Gonzalez with his left foot of dreams smashes one into the back of the net. He overcommits with his player there. Paredes makes it 2-2, and I've got the opportunity now to go on and win this game. I run through with Sanchez. In extra time, I miss another opportunity. It speeds up again, and eventually I am going to manage to score. Alexis makes up for his earlier mistake in not finishing that, but the keepers are rubbish on this game. I try to run him out. He doesn't run back to the goal in time, and he does just run around me and tap it in. But Paredes with possibly the goal of the tournament. I don't know if it is the goal of the tournament. Maybe it was the Di Maria goal in the first game. But that chip was absolutely sublime. Just looped straight over the goalkeeper. But 116th minute, he scores another goal. It is 4-4. And then Alexis just runs through his entire team. We're going to tap that one in. 5-4. That's going to be the final score of this game. That's enough goals for me. An absolute clusterfuck of a game. Now, this guy's gamer tag, Matt HD Gamer Fan. I don't know who he's a fan of, but I'm pretty sure he might be a YouTuber of some sort. It could be anyone, though. But his team is actually quite worrying, because it's not the best of teams, and he's made it all the way to final, which means he's probably a decent player. And a decent player he most certainly was, because really, really early on in the game, he's running through me, Lavezzi. I failed to commit to a tackle, and he does just slam one into the back of the net just 1 minute into the game. And there's not another highlight until the 88th minute. I've gone all out attack to try and get a goal, and just look at this clusterfuck. Tevez eventually taps it in, and we go 2-0 down in the final. That's going to be the final score, and that's going to be the end of the cup run. That was my first attempt at this cup. If you guys want to see me try it again, I will record it, and if there's enough support, then I guess I will show it again. But maybe I might make some changes to the team. But I thought it was quite a solid squad personally. But let me know down in the comments section below if you've gone for this tournament and what sort of team you've rocked with, and if you've managed to win it, and what you get out of the pack. But with all of that being said, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and with all of that being said, my name is Kazzy, and I'll catch you all very soon.